Hi, let's get guided for the next 24 hours. So, if you've come across this video, it is no coincidence. The divine cards really want to communicate something with you. And I urge you to stay till the end of this video. I'm very sure that at least one thing would resonate with you and guide you for the upcoming times. So, let's take this intention, right? Pulling out one random card. So the card that has come out for all of us today is the King of Cups. Now in any card, in any deck of card, we see the aces. While the aces are the beginning, they are always in the increasing order of severity. So being ace, the aces are the youngest one, the smallest one, then 2, 3, 4, and king is the highest number. That means he's attained mastery in his subject. And subject in this case is the arcana, which is the cups arcana. So like I've always told you, cup stands for emotions, sensitivity, love. It's the feeling card. Okay, it's feeling can be temporary, beliefs are long term, right? So it's a feeling card. Okay, and it's someone who's totally in love. It's a card of total love. Let's try and understand this card a little bit before we start that. The king is basically the 14th number card, and 14 stands for 1 4 is 5. Numerologically it stands uh, with Mercury, and Mercury is also the fastest moving planet, and thus a lot of changes happens. The changes are very quick. Okay, so we need to really understand this card when it comes. Okay, we can see there's the king obviously, and he's wearing a robe and he's got a very beautiful crown, very well decorated. He's sitting on a sofa, and in tarot, when you study tarot, you will find out that all the most of the chairs on which they sit, it is hard stone, but this has been deliberately shown that it is made of cushion, okay, which stands for luxuries. So this person has got all the luxuries, worldly things, right? He's sitting on water. Water represents emotions, so there's a lot of emotions as well. We can see fishes also here, and a ship also. Now fish stands for a lot of fish in the water is a feng shui symbol which stands for a lot of prosperity. So around this person there's a lot of prosperity. It could be you, it could be a person next to you, or anyone that you've been thinking about before we did the reading. Okay, a lot of luxuries, a lot of comfort, prosperity, abundance, all these emotions are definitely there. And the ship here represents the ship in the earlier times meant travel, and it was the only source of travel. It was also associated with, again, luxury. Only people with a lot of money, say the king and the queens of earlier times, only they could travel. So the this stands, in case it comes in our reading, that is what it has come. It stands for overseas travel, international travel. You can get opportunity at your workplace or with your beloved. You can plan an overseas travel. Also, we can see, because uh, the place where this king is sitting is on water, it is symbolic that although he is in luxuries, this person is in luxuries. I'm saying he because it's a king card. It can also stand for a yang energy woman also, who's got a lot of masculine energy in her. She is in, or he is in, emotional turmoil. Although there's everything. The world thinks that wow, this is a perfect scenario. He's the king. He's ruler. Okay, he's got prosperity. He's got travel. He's got luxuries. But he's still, in emotional trauma. He's still in emotional turmoils, And one, if you see, his one foot is outside and his expression is a bit lost. If you see it very clearly, it's just like a question mark on his uh, face, and he's basically questioning his authority because he's so emotional. He's feeling that, am I really the king? He's always questioning himself. He's probably a knight who's taken over as a king recently, and it has not yet sinking in him that he is now the king. He is still that teenager at heart, and he's not behaving his age. He should be behaving in a certain way that he's not ready for that. He's not emotionally ready for that. So this card is asking you that please, grow up as well. The big cup in his hand is that love is overflowing, and he's got fear as well. I mean, he's doubting himself, and he's got fear that what if, a king's biggest fear in this case is that he doesn't want to be uh, treated like a fool. He doesn't want to get exposed also. So he's making a face which probably is not resembling the real he, is not resonating with him, right? He's ready to run away. That's what his leg is. He if he gets an opportunity, he would just love to, maybe dance or be an artist or be himself, not be here in responsibility, taking care of everything in the house or in the office position that you have. He wants to just be carefree, okay, like a teenager. But that is not what is supposed to be. He is supposed to be at a place of authority. He's given the wand. The world has given him the wand, but he is holding the cup, and he wants to just let go. That's not happening as well. So he's uncomfortable, right? um, in this case, I mean, like, whenever I get this card, I am always reminded of Princess Diana, because she had all the luxuries in the world, most beautiful dresses. She married the prince of England, and yet she was always questioning that did she really belong here, and her heart was, in being that carefree teenage girl who could enjoy the world. Notwithstanding what happened to her, there was a third person involved, and thus we are not in the authority of, really judging her, but for just making you understand this card a little more. Maybe you are that person, or around you that person is there who's taking a lot of responsibilities, but inside he or she is a little emotionally deprived. So you have to, if you're staying with that person, you can work towards filling that person's cup a little bit, take his responsibilities a little bit in your side, extend that loving hand. Okay, and if you yourself are that person, try to become a little more stronger. Okay, work on your materialistic side also. I won't say materialistic, but practical side also. You are very overtly emotional, which may not be good for your own health, or your own progress in this human life. So this is about this card, and this card actually, for me, again, it is reminding me that it is about balance, finding the balance, finding peace, inner peace. Tell yourself that, what I have is best for me, and have gratitude for what you have. I mean, people do not have what you have. It's a beautiful life, and you are at a place of authority. You are at the place of, and this love can be used constructively in helping others and being kind to others, and yet not forgetting your duties, taking your responsibilities with pride, is what my suggestion to you is. So all the very best. It's a wonderful card, and stay tuned. Bye bye.